Hey everyone, Noelle Bressler here. I am a two-star diamond beachbody coach and co-founder of Flexi Fit Club. And I just wanted to talk to you today about what to do and what not to do as a new coach. I've got 5 tips for you that will really help you start your business off with success and get your mind in the right place. Okay, so tip number 1. Don't try to do everything at once. You're going to get an abundance of information, and that's awesome because that means that people have gone before you, the path is paved, success leaves clues. There's all sorts of trainings and tips and advice and just knowledge waiting for you to grasp it. But here's the thing, don't try to grasp it all at once or you're going to overwhelm yourself. Take it in bite-sized pieces. When you learn something, implement it before you try learning the next thing. The thing with this business is that it's very hands-on. You can't sit and cram for it and then just know everything. It's kind of like going into a foreign language class where you're going to sit down and you're going to learn and you're going to hear this foreign language that you've never studied before and you've never spoken before, and there's no way that you're going to leave that classroom that first day speaking like that language fluently. And the same is true for this business. There's no way that you're going to sit down in that first day, that first week, that first month, maybe even that first year. We're all still learning and be able to speak the business fluently. It is a learning process. You're not signing up for a get rich quick scheme. You're not signing up for like instant gratification. This is something that you're committing to. But I'll tell you what, even though it might seem like 1, 2, 5 years is a long time from now, if you don't do these steps today, if you don't start now, you won't be able to achieve your dreams and those things that have been placed on your heart. And the reason that you're starting this in the first place, you won't get to them any quicker. In fact, it will probably be much, much, much longer, if at all, if you ever reach those goals. So try to take it each day, one day at a time, 1 week at a time, and really just digest what you can and then step away and come back to it the next day. Don't try to overwhelm yourself by cramming because you're still not going to know at the end of the day. You're going to need to take your time with this. Number 2, don't compare your beginning to someone else's middle. There are a ton of coaches out there who have started way before you, so of course they're going to have more success than you have at this very moment. That doesn't mean that you need to define your journey based on anybody else's journey, because some people start this business and they're like, I don't know, 10-star coaches in their first year. Guess what? That didn't happen for me. I'm going to be going on my 2nd anniversary. I'm a 2-star diamond coach, but if I sat around and thought about how much slower I'm moving than some of these other coaches out there, then I wouldn't feel the pride and the happiness and the joy that I feel about my business that I do now, because I know where I started and how far I've come from the beginning. It's not about gauging how far you are from the end. It's about realizing how far you've come from the beginning, and every day that you're investing in yourself and you're investing in your knowledge and your internal growth and your fitness and your health, you are making strides towards a new chapter in your life, towards a new person. And you're going to look back in a week, in a month, in a year and be like, holy cow, where did that girl go? I'm completely different on the inside out and it feels so good. So keep going and keep your blinders on. Don't be looking around and gauging your success based on somebody else's success. It has to come internally and it has to come from your own beginning. We all start at different places. Number 3, don't waste time in the fluff. There are 3 vital behaviors to this business. Number 1 is being a product of the product. Buy a program, get on Shakeology Home Direct, and start sharing your journey. Start getting results. Number 2, invite people to join your journey. Share your enthusiasm and your excitement. When you go to the movies, you talk about the movie that you saw if you love it, and people ask you like what the movie was and if they should go see it, and you would give them recommendations and you would invite them to come to your house and watch it or go with them to watch it. It's the same thing. This is something that you can fall in love with, that you can be passionate about, that you want to share with the people that you love because you believe so strongly in the opportunity and the potential that is here at your fingertips. So be inviting. Invite people to a challenge group. Invite them to a free group that you're starting just for like clean eating, or just an accountability group. Or invite them to learn more about the coaching opportunity as well. Number 4, do share from day one. I have so many coaches sign up who say that they're going to post about it on Facebook just as soon as they get results, or they're going to post about it on Facebook after the holidays when they start their own program, or they're going to post about it this, and this. The fact is, guys, posting about it from day one puts you in a very, very real position. When I first signed up as a coach, I got on Facebook and I was like, I have no idea what I just did, but I am so excited to see where this journey takes me. And from that day forward, I showed up on social media, posting about my journey, posting about what I was excited for, the vision I had in my head of the future. It wasn't necessarily now. I still hadn't had my program when I was already helping other people get their programs. It can start from the very first day, because I had such a strong vision and such strong belief in where this journey would take me that I was able to share that with everybody, and people could get on board with that because they could believe in what I was saying, because I believed so strongly in what I was saying. So again, much like you do with your favorite movie, or when you buy a new pair of shoes and you want to share that, this is the same thing. This is not something to like hide or be ashamed of, because first of all, if you're hiding what you're doing, people are not going to know to turn to you when they want to get themselves into shape, or they want to get themselves in the right mindset, or they're not going to know who to turn to for help if you're not putting yourself out there as a person who is seeking to help people. So make sure you're sharing from the very first day. And when you don't have any successes lined up behind you because you're so new, share your vision, share your dream, and where you think this is going to take you. And the last thing, number 5, get plugged into your community. Whether it's your team, whether it's Team Beachbody. I know if you join Flexi Fit Club, we have Misfit Republic that we're plugged into. We also have our own Flexi Fit Club team page. We have Misfit Republic team calls, Flexi Fit Club team calls. I host my own personally sponsored coach team calls. There is an abundance of ways to stay plugged into the community, and here's why it's so important. When you start to get overwhelmed, or you start to feel confused, which is going to happen because you're doing something new that you've never done before, of course there's going to be confusion. Tell me a job that you ever started where you knew exactly what you were doing from day one. You never had a question. You were never confused. You never felt a little bit out of the loop because you were brand new. This is the exact same way. So by being plugged into the community, you start to realize that you're not the only one feeling that way. Everybody else has gone through this same emotion, has gone through this same state of confusion, and sometimes we cycle through it. Being an entrepreneur, which is what you are now, is a roller coaster, and there's peaks and there's valleys, and so these are all emotions that you just have to learn to embrace and work through anyways. Feel the fear, do it anyways. But being a part of a community lets you see that you're not the only one. You're not alone. The things that you're struggling with, somebody else has definitely struggled with before you. And somebody is definitely going to struggle with after you. So the more that you share and are open and connect with your teammates, the more you not only get helped yourself, but could help somebody else who's maybe too afraid to ask the question that you're asking and posting in there. And also, we are great friends. We just have so much fun talking, supporting each other, encouraging, and not just in the business, but in life. These women who are my business partners, who are my teammates in my tribe, are also some of my greatest friends. These are the people that I turn to for everything. Every kind of support that I need, I turn to my team. I turn to my tribe of ladies who I know they're going to give me positivity, and they're going to uplift me and support me, and they will do the same for you. We all do the same for each other, because the minute that you join, that you become part of Flexi Fit Club, It's like joining the nicest sorority that you could possibly imagine. We are all immediately sisters. We all immediately care about one another, and it's completely genuine. It's completely just, we embrace new coaches because we know what it's like to be a new coach. So please don't ever feel alone. And I know when you start to get overwhelmed, if you're anything like me, you kind of try to pull away and hide and draw back and push things away from you. But that is the last thing that you should do. When you get overwhelmed, when you get confused, when you're nervous, scared, when you're like, what the heck did I sign up for? What the heck am I doing here? Post into the group, reach out to me, reach out to your teammates, because somebody is going to say, haha, I felt the exact same way. And we can work through it together. And that's the key to this whole team. That's the key to success, I believe, is having a great group of supportive women to kind of empower you through those lulls and those dips in the business. So yeah, those are my 5 tips for new coaches. I hope that this helps. I hope that you realize, just keep your eye on the prize. Don't get caught up in all the fluff. There are 3. Did I ever finish my 3rd vital behavior? Be a product and invite, and then there's personal development. I don't even think I finished that. I'm sorry, guys. So number 3, there are 3 vital behaviors. Don't get caught up in the fluff. And this is my favorite one, so I can't believe I forgot it. Personal development. Listen to podcasts on your phone while you're driving. Watch training videos and uplifting videos on YouTube. And read your butt off, because that is the only way that you're going to go from this person to this person. The only way that you're going to get that bravery and that incentive to do things that you never thought that you would do or that you could do. Personal development is like everything in this business. There's 3 vital behaviors, but if I had to pick one that was the most important, I would always pick personal development. Personally, it got me through my social anxiety and completely helped me get out of my shell. But yeah, so those are the 3 vitals. I'm so sorry, I totally messed up this video, but that's life. That's me being a coach for 2 years and still not being perfect. So don't expect to join the team and be a perfect coach immediately. There's the lesson for you. I hope it helps.